Hey, welcome back to another episode of enNovo Radio. I'm your host, David Phillips, and today we're diving into a fascinating topic that touches on both style and principle in leadership. Now, you might have heard this quote before. In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock. It's often attributed to Thomas Jefferson, though it's also associated with George Bernard Shaw. Regardless of who said it, the wisdom it contains is timeless, especially in the ever changing landscape of leadership. Today, we'll explore the historical and philosophical depths of this quote, its relevance today, and how it can guide both personal and professional life. So, let's set the stage by understanding the context of this statement and the historical backdrop. So, who exactly was Thomas Jefferson? Born in 1743, Jefferson was a pivotal figure in American history. He was the author of the Declaration of Independence, he was the third president, and he was a man of many talents. He was a statesman, a diplomat, and a philosopher deeply influenced by the Enlightenment, a movement that emphasized reason and individual rights. During Jefferson's era, the world was in the throes of immense change. Revolutions were reshaping political landscapes, and new ideas were challenging old norms. It was a time when being adaptable was crucial, but sticking to one's core principles could not be compromised. Now, shifting gears a bit, what about George Bernard Shaw? He was an Irish playwright and a critic, famous for works like Pygmalion. Shaw, too, was a thinker who advocated for social justice. Although his connection to this quote is more tenuous, his writings often explored similar themes of authenticity and principle. Now let's break down the quote itself. First, in matters of style, swim with the current. Jefferson, or Shaw, is suggesting that in non-essential matters, it's wise to be adaptable. Think about it. How often do we need to adjust our approach to fit changing circumstances, whether it's personal style, business trends, or even cultural shifts? Then we have, in matters of principle, stand like a rock. This part underscores the importance of holding firm to one's beliefs and values, even when they're challenged. It's about integrity and resilience. But here's a question for you. How do you differentiate between style and principle? What might be a matter of style to one person could be a principle to another. Fast forward to today, and this quote remains incredibly relevant. Whether you're leading a team, running a business, or just trying to make sense of the world, the balance between adaptability and integrity is crucial. Take leadership, for example. Effective leaders today must navigate changing markets and diverse teams, adapting their strategies as needed. But at the same time, they have to uphold the core values of the organization and their own core values as a person and a leader. Or consider social activism. Activists need to adjust their tactics in response to political climates, yet they maintain steadfast and their ultimate goals. Much like Gandhi or Mandela or Martin Luther King Jr. Interestingly, other thinkers have echoed similar sentiments. Machiavelli, in his work *The Prince*, spoke of the importance of a ruler being adaptable. Emerson, with his concept of self-reliance, emphasized staying true to oneself. And Sun Tzu's *Art of War* highlights strategic flexibility. All these perspectives enrich our understanding of the balance between style and principle, showing us that it is this duality is a common thread in philosophy and leadership. So as we wrap up today's episode, let's reflect on this. In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock. This quote urges us to be flexible where we are, but remain unyielding where we must. In a world that's constantly evolving, finding this balance is more important than ever. It challenges us to be both adaptable and principled, a combination that can lead to true, effective leadership. Thanks for tuning into this episode of enNovo Radio. I'm David Phillips, and I hope you found today's discussion insightful. Remember, as you go about your day, consider whether you can be more adaptable and where it's important to stand firm. Join us the next time as we continue to explore the depths of leadership and innovation. Until then, stay curious and keep leading with integrity. Have a great day.